What's up, how's everybody doing? Welcome back to the channel. All right, guys, as you guys see, we're going to be doing a team builder today. Now, I already have my team assembled on this monitor right here that I'm looking at. Now, what you guys see is on my second monitor, it's blank right now. We're going to fill this bad boy up in hot ass second. The theme here is to build a team 100K or less. All right. Now, I'm going to try to get through this as quickly as possible. We have 22 spots to go through. Now, I have some backups and stuff like that, but I may just just put those in and really not explain them or anything like that. I'm gonna try to keep the explanations to a minimum, because that's usually what makes the video like crazy long, like 20-30 minutes. Trying to keep this like around 10 minutes, but nonetheless, you guys know I start rambling, shit can go crazy. Working with 100K, right? So split that down the middle. That's 50K on defense, 50K on offense. And we go a little deeper, break it down a little bit more. We got 11 positions. All right, so if you divide 11 into 50K, that's what, 4,500, right? Now, we're not going to be spending 4,500 coins on each position, like on defense or offense. Sometimes you're gonna have like positions that the card is only going to cost 2,000. The card is only going to be like 3,000, so a lot of times you're going to have a little bit left over. Live and die by this position, guys, and that's the quarterback. That's what we're going to start off with. Show you guys exactly who I decided to go with for my quarterback, which is Matt Ryan. It was some other good positions out there that kind of fell in my price range. I think it was like Derek Carr and Ryan Tannehill's and the Phillip Rivers, but I feel like Matt Ryan fitted it the best because he could throw. He has pretty good play action. That's the reason why I really didn't go with Tannehill or Derek Carr, because their play action wasn't that good. I need my guy to be able to trick the defense, just enough to make it so I can get the ball over the head. You need somebody with at least like around like 85 play action, and that's what Matt Ryan got. Now, Phillip Rivers has a great play action, but thing about it, he's kind of like a statue back there. He's super slow. Matt Ryan ain't that quick either, but he's quicker than Phillip Rivers. So if pressure does come, I can still scramble, just a little bit. Even though I don't really scramble with my quarterback, I'm mainly a pocket passer, unless the pocket just breaks down completely. And then, I can't throw it. I gotta get my ass out of there, So you need to have somebody that could at least scramble a little bit, like 70 speed or something. So that's why I went with Matt Ryan. All right, now for the running back, guys, y'all already know who I'm going with, man. It's been my boy since the beginning of MUT this year. Lamar Miller. Ain't really nothing to explain there. Dude is absolute monster, and he doesn't go for that much, man. He's relatively cheap. People don't know about this card, man, but he's nasty. Ty Gurley. Now he is the definition of a budget beast. You can get this card right here, man, and do some damage to people. He's pretty much just like, a very, very cheap Adrian Peterson. Now, I know he's probably tired of people calling him Adrian Peterson. He like, motherfucker, I'm tired, girl. Stop calling me Adrian Peterson. I'm probably going to be better than him. I don't know. I just know right now the dude beasting like a motherfucker in real life. Moving on to the big boys up front. For our left tackle, we got Jared Bout here. For the left guard, we got Gabe Jackson. Center, Rodney Hudson. Right guard, Kyle Long. Right tackle, Zach Scrape. Every one of these guys has at least 90 pass blocking or better. They have around 85 run blocking, pretty much the average. If you guys didn't know, you really don't need too much run blocking, especially if you're using a fast running back. Now, if you're using somebody slow, like a LeGarrette Blount or Alfred Morris, you need somebody who's going to hold it, because they're not going to hit the hole quick enough, right? But, Lamar Miller, Dre Arch, and stuff like that, you just need somebody getting in the way. You guys see we have Malcolm Floyd for our number 1. Brandon LaFell for our number 2, and for the slot, we have Terrence Williams. Now, what I was going for my wide receivers is having, guys that have good route running, guys that can run block, guys that have, decent catching traffic, because you can really surprise some guys, because, they'll see a team and they don't expect guys to hold on to the ball, especially if they're running like a B squad. I'm not going to run a true fullback, guys. I'm going to use one of my tight ends for my fullback, so disregard that position. But as you guys see, for the tight end position, we got Dwayne Allen, Travis Kelce, and Ladarius Green. But these guys are the two guys that actually run on my main squad. I like them that much. Very good run blockers. That's the main thing I need with my tight end. I need guys that are going to hold their blocks, and that can catch just decently. Now we're on the defensive side of the ball, guys. Let's start off talking about the linebackers. For the middle linebacker, we have Kouppa Alonso. For the right outside linebacker, Sean Lee. And for the left outside linebacker, we got Shaquille Barrett. Now, these two guys have tremendous play rec. If you ask me, that's one of the most important stats for a linebacker, because it's going to determine how well they play the run. You know, you need good linebackers if you want to stop the run. Now, Barrett, you know, he's kind of different. He doesn't have a lot of play rec or anything like that, but he has fantastic pass rushing moves. And that's usually the guy that I blitz. If I'm gonna blitz one of my linebackers, it's usually the left outside linebacker, and that's why I like him to have like a little bit more pass rushing moves than the right outside linebacker or the middle linebacker. Don't ask me why. That's just the way it's always been for me. There's really no specific reason why I do it like that. I mean, you can do it however you want to do it. That's just how I do it. But you know, I'll probably be using Barrett like more so than Kinko or Sean, because those two are better off just being left alone, let them do their own thing, because they have so much awareness and play rec and all that good stuff. And Shaquille, you know, you can, you know, just run around with him. Now, I know I could have used Anthony Barr and all that stuff. I want to just get that out of the way. People start mentioning that in the comments. You could have used Anthony Barr for the left outside. I know, you know, he's pretty good, but I just feel like Barrett, you know, he has better pass rushing moves. Well, finesse, I like his finesse move a little bit better than Anthony Barr's. Guys, we got the safeties. For the strong safety, we got Robert Blatton, and for the free safety, we got Raheem Moore. Now, I played with this Raheem Moore card at the beginning of the year. He was very, very good for me. He's very aggressive with the ball in the air. He's not the best, probably in the run game. His pursuit angles are questionable, but you know, other than that, man, this card is very, very good in coverage. Robert Blatton, I really don't know too much about him, but when I did my little criteria, what I look for in a strong safety, you know, he was the best card that popped up that was in my price range. So hopefully, man, he'll play well, you know what I'm saying, if you guys decide to get him. For the cornerback 1, we have Stephon Gilmore. For cornerback 2, we got Chris Culliver. For the nickelback, we got Darius Slay. For cornerback number 4, we got Jason Verrett, and cornerback 5, we got Bradley Roby. Now, you guys know that I really value, you know, saying cornerbacks that could play both the run and the pass. That's definitely what Stephon Gilmore is. He's very good against both. Chris Culliver, you know, I just started using him a little bit on my main squad. You know, I think he's like, you know, my cornerback number 5 or something like that. I'm not sure. But he's pretty good. And as you guys see, the theme here for my cornerbacks, I love fast guys that could, you know, keep up with some of these, you know, faster guys in the game. Because if you're going against other budget squads, you know, you're gonna run against a lot of speed. You know, Dre Archers, the Pyramid. Even though a lot of them put Pyramid on a team that costs 500 million coins, whatever. I don't. But you know, you're gonna be running against speed, right? So you need, you know, something to combat that. So you definitely want fast cornerbacks on your team. Last but not least, we got the D-line guys. For the right end, we got Chandler Jones. For the left end, we got Brian Robinson. D-tackle 1, Terrence Knighton. D-tackle 2, Sharif Floyd. And D-tackle 3, we got Dan Williams. Now, I usually like to have finesse move guys on the outside. Chandler Jones, he's a power move guy, but he fitted the criteria that I look for with defensive end, somebody good against the run, somebody that knows how to use their move set. You know, he fitted those things pretty well, so I decided to go with him. Brian Robinson is a finesse move guy. I've used him in the past on my main team. He did, you know, fairly well. Terrence Knight, he ain't nothing but a big ass space eater, you know, but he can get penetration if needs be. But he's mainly, you know, somebody to clog those running holes and to stuff the run. Sharif Floyd, he's your typical 4-3 penetrating defensive tackle. So, you know, I'm not really looking for him to make a lot of plays in the run game, but I mean, he could, you know, anything's possible. Somebody's running on me crazy, stick Dan Williams in, and he's going to, you know, pretty much stop him. That's a team right there, guys. Let's see exactly how much this whole team went for. Drum roll, please. 93.7K, pretty much 94K. You can get all these players that I showed you today. That shit rhyme. But if you ask me, that's not a bad deal, man. You get a full team for under 100K, and I feel like these guys will definitely perform for you. Other than that, man, if you guys enjoyed the video, definitely hit that like button. I'll do more of these if you guys support it. Some people will definitely value this. You know, it'll help a lot of people choose a player here or there because a lot of people are lost. They don't know who to go with. Anybody new to the channel, or if you haven't already, definitely hit that subscribe button. Other than that, guys, you already know what it is, man. It's your boy Kouppa. Go live.